How you guys doing? And today we'll be talking about how to start your own EV business, right? Electric vehicles. So for you to do that, most likely you probably own the EV. Otherwise, you'll be kind of hard to really understand the market. But anyway, so most of you, I'm sure you already know, there's 3 levels of EVs. There's level 1, which are the slowest chargers. Level 2, a little bit faster. And then we got level 3, which are the fastest chargers, right? I have my notes on here. See me look over there. I'm looking at my notes. Try to cover as much as I possibly can. And what else? Yeah, so with the level 1 and level 2, you could have commercial, or you can have, residential or within your home. So and level 3, you're not gonna find that at somebody's house. Like a level 3 is that's the best charger there is. No question. It's the fastest. It's a supercharger, the DC supercharger, so that's gonna be the most expensive to buy. We'll talk about prices and all that on a later time. But yeah, so for the house, you could get it like for your home, you could get a level 1 or you get a level 2. But you can't get a level 3. They just, no. Even the city wouldn't allow it because it consumes so much power. And so if you want to start off your business, you're going to need a level 2 or a level 3. And those work for commercial. And then obviously level 3 is going to be the faster one. But you're looking at about, I'm just going to tell you off the back, at least 150,000 for that one. But we're going to dig deeper into that. And I'll also talk about what's the best charger to buy, the cheapest, where can you get cheaper chargers if you want to buy a cheaper charger, or you can even buy some used chargers, and I'll tell you how to do that at a later time within this video. So stick with me. So before you even start your EV business, you want to think about, where do I want to start my business? Where am I going to set up my station, right? So there's a few places that you could set it up. You could actually, I'm gonna post the other. I'm gonna have the other stuff in the website, the stuff that I don't mention within this video, and it's gonna go way more into details. However, let's go into where you can set up your EV business. So you call a few businesses. Let's say I call Walmart, and I've done that personally. Call Walmart and then ask them, how can I get my stations within your parking lot? And they'll transfer you probably corporate or whoever the site manager is, and then you can talk to them. Now, I've been what am I gonna say? It is hard to reach out to the managers, and there are a lot of permits that are involved in this. What else am I gonna say? So yeah, it is very important to know exactly where you want to set up your EV business before you even start. So you gotta know where to set up your charging stations. So you might want to contact the business that, if you already own a business, that would be perfect. You'll save so much money because you already own it. This is my business. I own this spot, and boom, I'm just calling my electrician, set up the station and all that. But if you don't, just know that you might have to pay someone to use their site to set up your charging station. And also, at some other places that you could go to, I've seen this, you go to, what do you call it, a gas station. Some gas stations, they might let you charge your station there. You might want to tell them, like, hey, I know, we're moving towards electricity now, electric cars, and in a few years, your business might go down, but I'll still keep paying you rent because you're allowing me to set up my station here. And that might convince them. That's something I'll go about doing. Or you might even say on a different business, So like EVs, it's very similar if you know about what do you call them? Vending machines. They're very similar. A vending machine business is very similar to an EV business. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you that are gonna watch this video and like it are also very interested in learning about vending machines because they're very similar. So you got your site ready, you know exactly where I'm gonna put my station, I have the money ready. How do I get started? Okay, so now you know you want to pick out the station that you want. You want to ask yourself, what type of charging station do I need? How many charging stations am I going to use? And to do that, you got to ask yourself, you know, do I need a level 2? Because a level 2, I could set up a station in a few locations, or which is going to be cheaper as opposed to setting up, you know, to a level 3. Because I know I can't buy a level 3 because it's just way too expensive, right? Looking at few, so it's a lot of money. So most of you, probably 99%, are gonna start with the level 2. Level 2 ranges between $500 and $1,500. So that should get you at least one machine if you have that. So on average, I recommend having at least 3 if it was me. So try to save up to the point where you can whether you gotta work an extra job, whatever it takes, set up at least have like $6,000 set aside, right? $6,000 set aside for your charging stations. So if you're gonna start with the level 2, and who do you contact? Which companies do you contact? I'm gonna set all that up at that's all gonna be on the website. I'm gonna give you some specific websites. No, some specific companies that you can contact, and you know they're more willing to work with you. Like right now, you can't just go to EV and say, you know, I'm gonna set up my station, because they don't have that type of partnership. For example, evgo, they have their partnership is like, boom, you know, you set up your land, right? I have a land, and I want you guys to be partners with me, and they will pay you rent to set up their stations in your site. So that's pretty good. That's another business you can do. However, specifically for EVs, you want to know exactly where you're going to set up your station. All right, now that we've talked about the prices, now you know level 2 is between $500 and $1,500. What are you going to do? Now you have to ask yourself, because things aren't always going to be good, okay? Things will go bad, very bad. So somebody messes up your machine. How are you going to fix it? Do you have a reliable electrician that's going to fix it? Because if you have a level 3 charger, right? Let's say I have a level 3 charger. It's faster. It will give me more customers a day. Absolutely. And with the level 3, you're looking at least like 20 sessions. I've called certain companies, evgo, Electrifyamerica, ChargePoint. I've called them, and they've told me, you know, on average under level 3s, they do at least like 20 sessions a day. And for the lower level 2s, they do somewhere between I say 5 and 7 sessions a day. So that's something else that you really want to consider. Like, what's the right charger for me, and how many sessions am I looking at a day, and what am I gonna do if one of my chargers breaks? So if you spend, I know nobody has 200,000, you know, sitting in their wallet. I wish I did. I would just buy level 3, right? That's what anybody would do, but obviously we don't. But if you were to go with the level 3, someone that does have the money, I would ask you this: if this is all the money that I have, would I buy one station, and if it breaks, who's gonna fix it, and how long is it gonna be fixed? So I always want to know who's gonna fix your machine when they break, right? So yeah, you want to keep that in mind. Who's gonna fix it? How long is it gonna take to fix? Because for me, I recommend buying multiple cheaper stations, because if one breaks, you don't know how long your electrician is gonna take to fix it, right? It could take a week, at least 5 days, because they have to go out, they have to order parts, come back and fix the machine. This is gonna take a long time, right? And they're not cheap, okay? I could promise you, you're looking to fix it, you're looking between 200 and like 1,500 to fix some of the parts in there. So that's almost as much as buying a brand new machine, right, on level 2. But for the most part, yeah. So talk to your electrician. Make sure you have a reliable electrician that you could just call them. I need this fixed within the next 5 days, so I don't miss out on my customers. So keep that in mind, right? But with the level 3, even though it may take a while to fix it, right? I mean, same. You don't know how long, unless you know the specific problem. You don't know how long it's going to take to fix. I can't say how long it's going to take to fix a machine because I don't know what the problem is. However, it's good to keep in mind that there could be a 5-day window, 5 to even 10-day window before your electrician can actually fix your machine. They have to order parts. They have to go out, figure out what the issue is, test some things, and it takes a while. I'm gonna charge my car. Somebody cut the cord. I'm pretty sure a lot of you that know, that own EVs, sometimes you go to a station and then you see someone, they broke it or the wire's cut. It happens. It's going to happen to your machine. You don't know what's going to do it unless you set up like a camera there. That's what I would do. But yeah, or you might even have to switch locations. If it's that bad, you have to switch locations. How much is that going to really cost me? But for the most part, that doesn't happen that bad. I'd say I post a video, somebody of a charging station that I saw, they cut the cord. I got there trying to charge my car. They cut the cord, so couldn't charge there. And thankfully, somewhere close by there was another charging station, so I just went straight down. But when I was able to charge my car, and what else I'm gonna say? So yeah, piggybacking off somebody breaking your charger. What are you gonna do if how much money? You have to ask yourself, how much money am I gonna lose per day if my machine is broken? I have one machine. It's a level 3. It makes a lot of money. I make 26 a day. It's doing amazing. However, it breaks. How much am I gonna lose?